Turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank you.
Work hard to see that Nnamdi Kanu regains his freedom. Ohaneze tells southeastern governors. The Ohaneze Ndebo, the leadership of Ohaneze Ndebo worldwide, has tasked the southeastern governors to double their efforts. They should work hard to make sure that they secure the release of Onyendo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Ohaneze Ndebo leadership specifically called the governors David Umahi, Fanny Uwani, Okezi Bazu, and Hope Uzodimma for Ebonyi, Enugu, Abia, and Imo states, respectively, to join the Anambra counterpart, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, in calling for Kanu's immediate and unconditional release. Vice President of the Igbo Group, the Apex Igbo Group, Chief Damian Okeke Ogene, said that he said there was the need for the governors and indeed other stakeholders from the zone to intensify calls for the IPOB's leaders' release. He made reference to Soludo's speech during the 2023 campaign flag-off of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, ABGA, held at Dr. Alex Ekweme Square, Awka, Anambra State capital, where Soludo demanded Onyendo's release from detention. Yes, Soludo said that he needed the IPOB leader in the roundtable conversation to discuss the security in the southeast. So Chief Okeke Ogene, while commending Soludo for his efforts in addressing issues in the region, called for a collective action in tackling a series of challenges affecting the southeast zone. Alright, so we have seen the Ohaneze, we have seen what I'm saying, about the call for Onyendo's release. He said they should double the effort, and in doubling the effort, they said they should be calling for Onyendo's release, like what the governor of Anambra State did. We are not talking about eye service. We are not talking about paying lip service or rhetorics. No, we are talking about working hard to ensure Onyendo's release. So, but what the leaders, Ohaneze leadership is saying, they want to see the governors coming out and say, federal government release Onyendo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's not enough. We have been hearing it. That's lip service. That's rhetorics as long as we are concerned. Walk the talk. We want action. Let us see them, walking the talk this time around. It's not enough to come and say, look, federal government, we are pleading with you. Please release Onyendo for us. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I can stand as a shorty. That's not what we're talking about. We are talking about action, concerted effort. We want to see action, not rhetorics. It's easy to go to the air or go on air or call a press conference and say, oh, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you plead and say you stand as a shorty. It doesn't make sense. Anybody can say that one. It does not shake or move the federal government. They are used to it. Do something differently if you want us to take you serious. If you're a governor, do something beyond that. We want to see the seriousness. We want to see the seriousness. Yes. Because they behave like cowards. If you ask them to go and call for Onyendo's release, that is not difficult. They will go and say, federal government, please release Nnamdi Kanu to us. Some of them have been saying it, for the saying's sake, just for eye service, cosmetics approach. We are talking about being active, taking action. When you take action, we will know. Yes. So don't go and pretend because you want to. This is election period, though. This Ohaneze should be very careful. We have said it. What Soludo said does not change anything. What Soludo said is normal thing. In fact, we expect him to say it. He was flagging off ABGA campaign in Awka. I have seen that the wishes of the people is to see Nnamdi Kanu released. So you want to play to the gallery. Listen, we are not fools. People should understand what's happening. Who is clapping for him? If you like, go and clap for him. Somebody want to play to the gallery because he saw the crowd, mammoth crowd, and he knows their wishes is to see that only this released unconditionally. He's talking about Shorty. Why will he say that Shorty of a thing? He will Shorty Nnamdi Kanu. Shorty him. Is he a criminal? Somebody you have seen that the court of competent jurisdiction have declared him free, discharged and acquitted him. You're still talking about Shorty when we are discussing about the unconditional release with damages paid. Yes? So that's kind of statement you are applauding and saying people should emulate. Ohaneze and Igbo, please channel your strength to something meaningful. Channel your strength to something more meaningful than all these shadows you are pursuing. Okay? Yes. You are pursuing shadows. Southeastern governors, they are the people who are causing the trouble in the region. And Ohaneze have not even for once, confronted them. Confronted them for once. They're all, pushovers. You are queuing behind the governors. Don't you see what's happening in Afenifere? The Afenifere, are they queuing behind governors? They are governors in the southwest. They are independent. These people will queue behind governors. We hide on that. We hide, at the back of their governors. That's what we have been seeing. Particularly this Ohaneze, this Bento Ohaneze. Just they are susceptible to these governments in the southeast. The apex Igbo socio-cultural body is supposed to be independent of the governors, politicians. Yes. Not because you want some material things and you want to curry favor. You want to use the office of Ohaneze to accumulate wealth. And then you will dance to the tune of these governors. You won't be able to tell them when they err. You won't be able to correct them. Advise them well. They said they should follow Soludo. Soludo, what he said makes no sense. We have said it. Don't tell us Shorty. Nobody's talking about Bell now. Talk of Bell. When you talk of Shorty, when you talk about Bell. Nobody's talking about Bell. We're talking about unconditional release. And that is to obey the court judgment. Okay? Not for pardon, not for leniency. And we're not talking for leniency. Oh, please, have mercy. Nobody's pleading guilty here. So remove that Shorty. We are talking of telling the government that they have disobeyed the court judgment. That is contempt of court. That they cannot be said to be federal government, and they will be, putting up a bad precedence. That they're causing insecurity in the southeast, and it is well orchestrated. Tell them. That is what we want to hear. You are saying you want to be a Shorty. That even if, please release him. Even if you don't want to release him, please, I can be a Shorty. You can come to my house and stay. That is, I don't